Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Les Moore will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
James Jung has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Digging in, Jackie Robinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
First offering on its way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The 2-2. In the air out toward right field. Fernandez has it in his tracks. 1 down. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this is a team that likes to swing the bat. They're in the bottom third in the league in walks. They're very aggressive at the plate. Look for this pitcher to nickel and dime a little bit. Does not have to come over the heart of the plate. See if he gets a little swing and miss. This lineup has to adjust itself and grind out some more at-bats.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. He was hitless in the shutout last night. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Popped up. Jung calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Corey Seager. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. 1-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 1-2. Now here's a swing and yet another pop up toward the left side of the diamond. Varner will put this one away and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Walker Buehler gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Justin Metz. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1's the count.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's on an incredible RBI streak. How about over 20 runs batted in his last 10 games? It seems like every time someone's in scoring position, this guy knows how to knock him in. He's been like white hot.
Stepping in, James Jung. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. And that's the second out.
Batting third, center fielder.
Digging in now, Junior Moore, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that's in there, 2-1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate, Will Negri. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. High and deep to center field. Moore ranging back into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here for Vlad Guerrero. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. And that one right down Main Street.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers and 62 driven in. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fernandez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 LA. So digging in now, Will Negri. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Popped him up. Barnes is under it. 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
The next Cub up, Fernando Alvarado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Two and 1.
No, that's out.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Ford.
Coming to the plate now, Ford Lemieux. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Walker Buehler. 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. To short, reined in, one there, on to first, and they get the double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Standing in now, Johnny Damon. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Moore is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Eric Fernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
In now, Moore. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Rice. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Johnny.
So in now for Chicago, Johnny Varner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Line drive to center field. Damon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th. And set to stand in a guy who's still very dangerous even this deep into his career, the free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. check swing here and a little looper. Varner shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder, Jim Rice.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
0-1.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
One and 2 the count to Rice. Now another 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Justin Turner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. The next 3-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Metz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up.
1-0.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and his power surge continues, and even 60 for him on the year, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
Into the box now, James Jung, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, center fielder, Junior Moore.
Ready for another chance. Junior Moore. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Will Negri. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 2-1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The catcher, number 5, Fernando.
Digging in, Fernando Alvarado. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
3-1 to him now. Jung over at second. Negri at first, one gone. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 56 on the year. And the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Standing in now, Ford Lemieux. And that misses ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
High in the air out to center field.
Damon waits on it.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 4, Eric Fernandez.
Now at the plate, Eric Fernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Fernandez is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Stepping in now, less, more. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out, the throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 4 and the Dodgers 1. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. First time up, he went down looking. First offering on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
1-0.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
That's in.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Turner on at first, nobody out. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Moore is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. So a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now the Cubs pitcher, Les Moore. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Johnny Varner.
So stepping in, Johnny Varner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Ross Stripling comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Justin Metz will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Guerrero has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
Third baseman.
So striding forward now, James Jung, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Guerrero makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. So add 1 more on the sac fly as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping up now, Junior Moore. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him. The 2-0 on the way.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. The 2-1 home. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Damon racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top 5-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Pop high in the air. Metz is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Damon, who's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Count is 1-2 now. Popped up. Moore has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
2 out, nobody on. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a
And a
ball.
fastball just a bit up. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Seager leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're down here 5-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Will
Leading off for the
Negri.
Cubs, third baseman, Will Negri.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's
One
not
ball, no
close.
strikes.
It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two and 0.
Ball. 2-0.
The 2-1 home. Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Robinson ranges to his left. And Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 5,
Fernando Alvarado will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Two-0 count, the pitch. High and deep to right center. On the run is Damon. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, Ford Lemieux is coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Rice. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Next up for Los Angeles, Jim Rice. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
1-0.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Justin Turner. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
0-1. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball down and away.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Austin Barnes, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Fouled away. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, You've got to expect him to lose a little bit of accuracy out there, and I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Barnes averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. The 0-1 delivery. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Here's the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. The 2-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fernandez is there. Let's see if they try it. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Ron Guidry is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Arthur Haynes is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 2, Arthur Haynes.
Logan Forsythe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Logan Forsythe.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Rice, the runner at third. Turner on second. Bellinger is over at first with 1 away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moore is over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Jackie Robinson. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
No, that
fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Guidry has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Swinging a soft liner, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. Cubs lead it 5-3. Yimi Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Yimi Garcia.
Into the box now, Eric Hernandez.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Eric Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in, Arthur Haynes. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's set, and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. Robinson moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Johnny Varner.
Digging in and looking for more, Johnny Varner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1
Bases
strike.
are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. First things first, here's the throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Justin Metz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Set and the 1-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Varner is off at first with 2 away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains 5-3. Here's Corey Seager.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Rounded down the 3rd baseline. Jung comes up with it. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Dennis Eckersley will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Chicago Cubs, number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Eckersley stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1-0 home. Is a fastball looked at for a strike. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Justin Turner, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. High in the air out to center field. Moore has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Justin Turner. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Eric Goodell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Eric Goodell.
Standing in, James Jung earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
James Jung.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Damon racing back. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now 6-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Into the box, Junior Moore batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here it comes on 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. No outs, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Standing in now, Will Negri, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rice will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Into the box now, Fernando Alvarado. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
At the end of the day, it's all about result. He didn't do one thing right from an offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock.
Kevin Colon will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Moore at second. Alvarado at first. 1 gone. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Russell Payton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in, Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2-2.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Austin Barnes will be next. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Ready now, Austin Barnes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Andrew Coles will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Andrew Coles.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. This is skied into short left center. And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Chicago Cubs post home win number 70 on the season. Less, more, wins his 23rd of the year. Walker Buehler was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Russell Payton closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors, left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. 53rd win on the season, helping the Cubs down the Dodgers 6-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. In the standings, the Cubs are atop the NL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Dodgers sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, 18 games out of first. The Pittsburgh Pirates got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-3. Heading into the day, the Indians are leading the American League Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Marlins put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-0. As of right now, the Marlins sit in third place in the National League East Division, 12 games behind first place, while the Cardinals sit in third place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Padres starting pitcher, number 41, got the W, his 11th this season, as the Padres were winners over the Reds 6-1. At the start of the day, the Reds are in fourth place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Brewers combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 7-2. In the standings, the Brewers are in second place in the NL Central, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. And the Braves sit in fourth place in the National League East Division. They're 13.5 out of first place. Dominic Leone collected his 5th win in relief, leading Washington to a win against the Mets 4-3. Heading into the day, the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mets are atop the division. They have a commanding 7.5 game advantage over second. The Rockies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona 5-4. As of today, the Diamondbacks are in fourth place in the NL West. They're 19.5 games out of first, while the Rockies are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Philadelphia Phillies got 11 hits overall as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-1. Entering the day's action, the Giants are in second place in the NL West, 17 games out of first. And the Phillies are in second place in the NL East, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wildcard. Josh Donaldson had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Yankees 9-7. He extended his hitting commanding 7.5 game advantage.